Welcome to our channel where we delve into the most chilling and mysterious paranormal cases ever investigated. We're diving headfirst into the heart of darkness, seeking out the unexplained, the unsettling, the things that go bump in the night. Today, we explore the spine-tingling investigations of renowned paranormal experts Ed and Lorraine Warren. These two pioneers of paranormal investigation dedicated their lives to confronting the unknown, venturing into the darkest corners of haunted houses and battling demonic entities. Get ready to explore the chilling cases that shook the world, leaving an unforgettable mark on the paranormal landscape. We're about to step into the shadows, lock arms with fear, and confront the unknown head-on. You with me? Picture it, 1975, Amityville, Long Island. A seemingly ordinary house becomes the epicenter of an unimaginable nightmare. The Lutz family, seeking their slice of the American dream, moved into 112 Ocean Avenue, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. Just a year prior, the house bore witness to a gruesome mass murder. 6 members of the DeFeo family shot in their sleep. Now something sinister lingered within those walls, something dark and hungry. George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, became prisoners in their own home. The demonic activity started subtly foul odors, unexplained temperature drops, and the feeling of being watched. But it quickly escalated. Invisible hands shook the beds, disembodied voices whispered threats, and a green, slime-covered entity with glowing red eyes terrorized the family. Imagine the sheer terror, the bone-chilling cold, the feeling of an unseen force pressing down on you, suffocating you with dread. Lorraine Warren, a renowned clairvoyant, described feeling an overwhelming sense of evil upon entering the house. She witnessed demonic figures lurking in the shadows, their eyes burning with malevolence. The Lutz family, driven to the brink of madness, called in priests, desperate for help. But the demonic forces proved relentless. The Warrens, armed with their faith and a battery of paranormal equipment, documented the terrifying events, capturing chilling evidence of the supernatural siege. After just 28 days, the Lutz family fled their home, leaving behind their possessions and their sanity. The Amityville horror became a chilling testament to the power of the paranormal, a stark reminder that evil can lurk in the most unexpected places. Imagine this, you move into a beautiful old house filled with character and history, but little do you know that history is steeped in death, and the character is pure evil. This was the chilling reality for the Sneer family. Their new home, a former funeral home, held a dark secret, a malevolent presence that wasted no time making itself known. The family's nightmare began subtly, objects moving on their own, disembodied voices whispering in the dead of night. But as the days turned into weeks, the paranormal activity intensified. Picture this, you're lying in bed, trying to ignore the cold spots and the feeling of being watched, when suddenly, your bed covers are ripped from your body by an unseen force. This is just a taste of what the Sneer family endured. Furniture moved with a life of its own, slamming against walls and blocking doorways. The air grew heavy with the stench of decay, a grim reminder of the building's former life. Children's toys sprang to life, their laughter echoing through the empty halls, a chilling symphony of the damned. The family's youngest daughter claimed to see shadowy figures lurking in the corners of her eyes, their eyes glowing with an unnatural light. Desperate for help, the Sneer family contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren. Lorraine, with her extraordinary sensitivity to the spirit world, immediately sensed the oppressive darkness that had enveloped the home. Ed, a devout demonologist, recognized the telltale signs of demonic infestation. The Sneer family's ordeal culminated in a terrifying exorcism, a battle between good and evil waged within the walls of their own home. The Warrens, armed with their faith and their knowledge of the demonic, fought tirelessly to free the Sneer family from the clutches of the unseen entities that tormented them. The Sneer family's case serves as a chilling reminder that evil can lurk beneath the surface of the ordinary, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Imagine the curiosity, the thrill of dabbling in the unknown, of summoning forces beyond our comprehension. That's what drew the Foster family to the pages of an ancient conjuring book. But their pursuit of the supernatural quickly transformed into a terrifying fight for survival. The book, a grimoire of dark rituals and forbidden knowledge, promised power, a glimpse into the hidden realms. But it came with a price, a sinister undercurrent that the Foster family failed to recognize. At first, the changes were subtle, Strange symbols appeared etched into the walls of their home, as if burned by an unseen hand. Objects vanished and reappeared in impossible locations. But the true horror was yet to come. The family's youngest son, drawn to the book's power, began to exhibit disturbing behavior. His once innocent eyes turned cold and distant, his voice a chilling rasp. He spoke of things no child should ever know, of dark entities and unspeakable horrors. As the demonic influence tightened its grip, the family's home transformed into a breeding ground for paranormal activity. Disembodied voices echoed through the halls, whispering threats and promises of eternal damnation. The temperature plummeted, a bone-chilling cold that seeped into their bones. Shadowy figures materialized in the darkness, their eyes burning with malevolent intent. Fear, raw and primal, became a constant companion. Desperate, the Foster family turned to Ed and Lorraine Warren, the only ones who might understand the darkness they had unleashed. Lorraine, a conduit to the spirit world, felt the suffocating presence of evil, a malevolent force feeding off the family's terror. Ed, a seasoned demonologist, recognized the signs of a demonic infestation, a chilling echo of cases that haunted his nightmares. The Warrens, armed with their faith and years of experience battling the forces of darkness, prepared for a confrontation with the unknown. The Foster family's story serves as a chilling reminder that some doors are best left unopened. Imagine living every day under siege, terrorized by unseen forces relentless in their pursuit. This was the reality for the Smurl family, trapped in a horrifying ordeal that spanned a decade. Their nightmare began subtly, almost imperceptibly. Strange smells like sulfur and rotting flesh permeated their home. Objects moved on their own, as if guided by an unseen hand. But these unsettling occurrences were just the tip of a terrifying iceberg. As the days turned into weeks, the paranormal activity intensified. The temperature fluctuated wildly, plunging from sweltering heat to bone-chilling cold in an instant. Disembodied voices whispered their names, taunting them, threatening them. The family's young daughters, vulnerable to the spirit world, became the focal point of the entity's rage. They were thrown from their beds, scratched and bitten by unseen assailants. Their pleas for help fell on deaf ears, drowned out by the cacophony of the unseen. The entity, a malevolent force that reveled in their suffering, grew bolder, its attacks more brazen. Furniture levitated, crashing against walls and blocking doorways. The stench of decay intensified, a constant reminder of the darkness that had invaded their lives. Desperate for help, the Smurl family turned to the church, seeking solace in the divine. Priests performed blessings, their prayers echoing through the house, but the demonic entity refused to be silenced. The Warrens, drawn to the case's sheer intensity, arrived at the Smurl residence, their senses on high alert. Lorraine, her clairvoyant abilities amplified by the overwhelming negativity, saw the demonic entity, a grotesque, shadowy figure with eyes that burned with hatred. Ed, armed with his knowledge of the demonic and his unwavering faith, recognized the entity's power, its hunger for suffering. The Smurl family's decade-long ordeal became a grueling battle against an unseen enemy, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable horror. Imagine the joy of a new arrival, the excitement of expanding your family. Now picture that joy turning to terror as your home becomes a battleground for unseen forces. This was the chilling reality for the Carlson family. Their nightmare began subtly, almost innocently. Unexplained footsteps echoed through the halls at night. Knocking sounds emanated from the walls. These eerie occurrences escalated after the arrival of their newborn baby. The air grew heavy, thick with an unseen menace. The temperature fluctuated wildly, plunging the house into an unnatural chill. The knocking grew more insistent, more aggressive. Then came the voices, disembodied whispers that slithered through the darkness. The Carlsons began to notice shadows moving in the periphery of their vision. One night the entity crossed the line. The baby's crib began to shake violently. The Carlsons rushed to their child's side, finding the room ice cold. Terrified, the Carlsons reached out to Ed and Lorraine Warren. Lorraine felt the raw, untamed energy of the entity. Ed recognized the signs of a haunting gone wrong. The Carlsons' story serves as a chilling reminder that evil can lurk in the shadows of our homes. Sometimes, the greatest horrors are the ones we bring into the world ourselves. These cases are just a glimpse into the terrifying world of the paranormal that Ed and Lorraine Warren dedicated their lives to investigating. Their unwavering courage in the face of the unknown continues to inspire us to confront our own fears and seek answers to life's greatest mysteries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling tales. We're constantly exploring the darkest corners of the paranormal, bringing you real stories that will send chills down your spine. Stay tuned for more paranormal stories that will keep you up at night. Remember, the truth is out there, lurking just beyond the veil of our reality. Are you brave enough to face it?